We made it after 3 attempts. Somebody tried crashing through the hotel room. We finally summited it. Let's fucking go.
Standing at 14,505 feet, Mount Whitney is the highest peak in the contiguous US. We grabbed lunch at the Mount Whitney Cafe in the surrounding town of Lone Pine before checking into our motel. I've backpacked Mount Whitney before, but this was my first day hike attempt. We got up at 3 a.m. to get an early start to cover the 20 miles and 6,600 feet of elevation gain.
How you doing?
I didn't record much as we hiked the first couple miles in the dark. Just under 3 miles, we reached Lone Pine Lake. Passing Lone Pine Lake, you'll enter into the Whitney Zone. Regardless of day hiking or backpacking, you'll need to have a permit to enter this area. Pro tip, you do not need a permit to hike and camp at Lone Pine Lake. Once you pass through the open meadow, you'll arrive at Outpost Camp. You'll begin a steep climb as you pass Mirror Lake on your right. Continuing on, you'll pass Trailside Meadow before climbing up to Constellation Lake. At this point, you're out of the tree line, and Constellation Lake is totally worth checking out.
About to hit trail camp and then head on to the 97 switchbacks and then hopefully summit. Let's go.
We made it to trail camp and made sure to filter out and top off our water as this is the last source before the summit.
We're on the switchbacks. I think we're on what, 90? No, we're on like number 7.
From trail camp, you'll start the 2-mile ascent up the 97 switchbacks. This entire section is completely exposed and most people consider it the hardest part of the whole hike. After climbing the 97 switchbacks, the trail will level off as you approach trail crest. At this point, we were 13,600 feet up and 8.5 miles into the hike. Being from sea level San Diego, I've puked at 12,000 feet on Whitney before, and it's very important if you're not feeling good at this point to make sure to turn around. We took a break and some selfies before pressing on to the summit. We passed by the section called the Windows, where you can look thousands of feet down to the east or west. We pressed on and were really excited when we saw and came to the Whitney Hut.
Made it.
After 2 failed attempts and 1 DNS, I finally summited Whitney. Standing on top of Mount Whitney truly feels like you're on top of the world. Whitney has definitely been my unicorn, and I spent about 10 minutes crying tears of joy after processing and accepting everything that I've been through with this mountain. We signed the log at the summit hut before starting our trip down. Heading back to the trail crest are some amazing views of the Sequoia National Forest.
We're really excited to get to trail camp at 12,000 feet and filter out some water because all 3 of us ran out because we're total noobs.
As we were making our way back down the 97 switchbacks, we found a little creek that we were able to filter out some water. After we filled up on water, we moved pretty fast and didn't make any other stops until we hit the trailside meadow to cool off. The views as you're descending are equally as impressive as you can see the valley floor below. Huge thanks to Luke and Cap for this epic adventure.
I've looked death in the eyes! I've gone too far! So now I have to cut you well! Cut you well!